Good morning, remote learners. I'm down here on the ground today because this is why I do what I do. Look at these tracks. Look at them. Aren't those amazing? Look at that. You can see the whole foot. You can see the toes in that one. I'm going to bring you up here and take a look here. Look at this. Look at that. You can see the toes in that one. Look at those prints. And they're big. Look at the size of my hand. So, I'm going to put you back up here. Straighten out a little. Make it so you can see what I'm doing. At least I hope I'm making it so you can see what I'm doing. All right. So you see, these are awesome tracks. This is the best track pattern. Look, what have I got right in my pocket? Oh, yeah. I got a tape measure. Look at that. 27 inches from back to front. 27 inches. That's a pretty big spread. So, let's see if I can get this so you can see it. All right. So we have a front foot here, and then we have a front and a hind here, and a hind foot leaving. So what happens is the front comes down, and then the front and the hind so this is the right side of the body, this is the left side of the body. So you have front, hind, leaving, and then going off. And you can see that, well, I don't know if you could see, yeah, you could see really clearly. That trail goes right off into the distance. Now, look at those claws. Look at these claws in there. And look at the size of the foot. Oh my goodness, this foot's like 3 inches. It's huge. It's huge. So, first of all, one of the things I need to teach you is that every animal has a way of moving through the forest, a gait that they prefer. So, like for human beings, our gait is a walk. That's the gait we prefer to use to get from one place to another. For a deer, it's a slow walk or a direct register trot. For coyotes, that's a nice direct register trot. Most of the canines like to do that trot where their hinds and their fronts come down right in the same place. But this is from the weasel family. Now, many of you may think of this as not a weasel because it's called by this bizarre name called a Fisher cat. But it's not a cat at all. It's our largest weasel. And man, it's like a giant squirrel in some ways. You should see how these things can move through the trees. They look like squirrels, and they have hinged back feet so that they can come down the tree frontwards, like with their face first. Not every animal can do that. I'd love to see you try that. So this animal is moving through the forest at a pretty good clip. I've been following it here for about 10 minutes. In the 10 minutes it took me to get from the beginning of the trail that I found to here, it probably took that animal 3 minutes to do that. Now I've stopped. So who knows where this animal is? I think these were made last night or this morning because they're in really good shape. The snow today is this perfect tracking snow. It's got this nice layer. Come out here. This nice layer on the top here that's firm underneath, so it really holds prints well. And I'm going to follow this Fisher and see where it takes me today, because that's my favorite thing in the whole wide world to do, is to follow, particularly a carnivore, someplace and see where it goes. So, gotta love the Fishers. And remember, they're not a cat.